In this example, you will learn how to find the solutions of a quadratic equations without using the quadratic formula or mode 5-3 in the calculator. We have a quadratic equation in this example that we want to solve it by factoring first. The steps to do this are outlined here, which is a copy from your textbook. So let's follow these steps with the given example. In step 1, we will multiply the values of a and c. That's 4 times negative 6 equals negative 24. In step 2, we want two integers whose product is a times c and whose sum is just b. To do this, we make a list of all the factors of AC, which is negative 24, and then check which of these factors will add up to B. We will list pairs of factors that give us the product negative 24. And then add these pairs to see which one of them gives us the sum negative 5. Before we continue, it would be a good idea for you to stop the video and go through the list yourself. Therefore, we have found two integers, 3 and negative 8, whose product is negative 24 and the sum is negative 5. So in step 3, we will use 3 and negative 8 to rewrite the middle term negative 5x as the sum of 3x and negative 8x. And in the final step, we want to group the pairs that have common factors. Note here the pairs are 4 and negative 8 because 4 is a common factor, and 3 and negative 6 because 3 is a common factor. Next, we do the factoring as shown here. And finally, we see that x minus 2 is a common factor between these two terms. It is very important that at this step, you see these common factors, otherwise we cannot continue further. Therefore, we use the common factor x minus 2 to do one more step of factoring here. It would be a good idea again to check the product here is the same as the given quadratic. So far, therefore, we have done the factoring of the quadratic. Now we make this equal to 0 as given in the quadratic equation. And from here, we can easily see the solutions of the quadratic equation. We know that if the product here is 0, then either 4x plus 3 is 0, which gives us x equals negative 3 over 4, or x minus 2 is 0, which gives us x equals 2. At last, therefore, the solutions of the given quadratic equation are negative 3 over 4 and 2.